I caught my girlfriend cheating. But the truth was so much worse. I never thought I'd end up here. But I need to vent, and maybe some of you will relate. I had been dating my girlfriend Sophie for 4 years. We met at a mutual friends party and hit it off instantly. She was funny, smart, adventurous, and honestly way out of my league, or so I thought. We traveled together, moved into an apartment together, even got a cat, Milo, who became like our little fur baby. I thought we were solid. We talked about marriage. I was even starting to look at rings. But over the past 6 months, things started to change. Sophie got a new job at a marketing agency, and at first I was thrilled for her. Better pay, a cool office, lots of social events. But soon those happy hour work events became a regular thing. She'd come home late, sometimes tipsy, sometimes just cold. Her phone was suddenly glued to her. She'd take it into the bathroom, sleep with it under her pillow, and got defensive if I even glanced at it. When I brought it up, she told me I was being paranoid. She'd say things like, "It's just work stuff, babe, chill." Or, "You know I'm loyal. Don't be that guy." So I tried to trust her. One night, Sophie left her phone on the couch when she went to shower. It lit up with a message. "Last night was amazing. Can't wait to see you again." My heart dropped. I stared at it, frozen. The sender's name was saved as Jesse, but I knew Sophie didn't have a close friend named Jesse. I sat there shaking until she came out of the shower. She saw the look on my face, glanced at her phone, and immediately went pale. What followed was hours of fighting, crying, and excuses. She said Jesse was just a friend, that it was harmless flirting, that they never actually did anything. But something in my gut told me there was more. Over the next few weeks, I started paying closer attention. I didn't snoop through her phone yet, but I noticed things. She'd leave for errands and be gone for hours. She started dressing up more for work, even on weekends. She became distant, less affectionate, less engaged in our life together. Eventually, I broke. One night while she was asleep, I checked her phone, and there it was, a whole thread of messages with Jesse, whose real name I discovered was Alex, a guy from her work. They weren't just flirting. They had been sleeping together for months. There were photos, hotel reservations, even jokes about how I was clueless. The next morning, I confronted her. She didn't deny it. She cried, said she was sorry, claimed she felt trapped and unhappy, but didn't know how to tell me. She begged for forgiveness, said it was over, promised to cut him off. And for a moment, I considered it. 4 years is a long time. But then I remembered the messages, the lies, the sheer disrespect. I told her I needed space and left to crash at a friend's place. Here's where it gets darker. A few days later, one of Sophie's coworkers, someone I barely knew, reached out to me. She said, "You should know, Sophie wasn't just seeing Alex. There were others. Others." She told me Sophie had a reputation at the agency, that she'd hooked up with at least two other coworkers at office parties. She even showed me texts and photos to prove it. I was blindsided, heartbroken, humiliated. I went back to the apartment when Sophie was at work. I packed my things, left a note, blocked her on everything. She tried to call, text, email. She even showed up at my friend's house crying, begging to talk. I refused. I couldn't even look at Milo, the cat we'd raised together, without feeling sick. I left him with her because, honestly, I just couldn't handle the reminders. It's been about 2 months. I'm living in a new apartment, focusing on myself, hitting the gym, seeing a therapist. It still hurts, but every day the fog lifts a little more. Looking back, I see all the signs I ignored, all the times I made excuses for her, all the moments I thought she'd never do that to me. Turns out she did. If you've made it this far, thanks for listening. It's been brutal, but I know I'll come out stronger.